Okay, perfect. We'll get started. First question will come from Rick Stroud.
Hey, Bruce. Obviously, Tom had a big day. Can you talk about the 2-minute drive at the end of the half, what that did for you, and Scotty Miller's kind of day he had?
Yeah, I thought the drive at the end of the half was big in the ball game. I thought it flipped the whole game around to get a touchdown before the half and finish it. So yeah, that and then Scotty, we knew that the way they were going to play Mike, Scotty was going to have a game and have opportunities. We just got to get him back in shape so that he can do more of those things. We had him one more time; he almost ran out of gas, but I thought Tom did a great job of finding him every time we had a shot.
I know those guys have been nicked up. Obviously, Mike is playing hurt a little bit, and Chris. But can you tell us, on a day like today, it didn't look like you need more receivers. So why Antonio Brown?
It's an insurance policy. When we don't have Mike and we don't have Chris, why not have another Pro Bowl player, caliber player, that's available that fits our cap and fits everything else? So why not? We have good players. You can't have enough of them. When in Chicago we got one of our top guys out there on one leg, why not have another one?
Thanks, Coach.
Next question will come from Greg Allman.
Hey, Bruce, early in the fourth quarter, they had kind of gotten 10 straight points, got within 4. You guys had a 3rd and 13, I think, and Tom had a nice dump off to Leonard for a first down. Just want to ask you about his calm in leading that drive, getting a touchdown to kind of put him back at a distance and how much that helped.
Yeah, that was huge. We knew they were going to play a soft cover 2. Look downfield and then check it off to Leonard. And Leonard did a great job just getting straight north and getting that first down.
How, in terms of him just cleaning up his game, obviously it's what you expect from Tom Brady, but his last 5 games, he has 15 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Yeah, I think it's knowing the guys better, knowing the system better, everything that we change each week. There's such good communication of what we're trying to get done, where the ball should be going versus each coverage. And I think it's just total growth in the offense.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Next question will come from Jenna Lane.
Hey, Coach, you had previously said that Antonio Brown wasn't a fit for your locker room. I know circumstances have changed with all these injuries and everything. What gives you the confidence that you feel like he will be able to fit in with your group now and some of the off-the-field issues that he's run into won't be a problem with in Tampa?
Yeah, I think he's matured, and I believe in second chances. Everybody wants to say that Tom picked him. Tom didn't have anything to do with it. This was something Jason and I have been talking for a couple of weeks, ever since the injuries to our other guys. And when the time was right, would we see if we could pull the trigger and fit it into what we want to get done? And we'll see. I mean, we have nothing. If Antonio does what I think he's going to do, he's going to be fine.
And Coach, you've been obviously a champion for women, one of the biggest in the National Football League and in women's sports. Obviously, Antonio's had some allegations against him in terms of sexual assault accusations. What would you say to some of your female fans out there who maybe have questions or are concerned about you guys bringing him in?
I think just let the court system do its job. I mean, allegations, I've been around a lot of players that had allegations that weren't true. Some were. So let the court system handle it. And if it's found out to be true, he won't be with us.
Thank you, Coach.
Next question will come from Ira Kaufman.
Bruce, talk a little bit more about Chris Godwin, his development, and just as a complete receiver. Bruce, is he one of the best you've ever been around in terms of the totality of his game? Yeah,
he's right there with some guys that I've had. I mean, Reggie Wayne, Larry Fitzgerald, Hines Ward, the type of receiver, the dirty work receiver, but he also can go downfield. That's the thing he has over all them. He's a deep threat when he's healthy. And, I mean, he's the ultimate football player. He blocks like a tight end. He runs routes like the best wideouts in the league, and inside or outside. And that's why he's so valuable to our offense.
And Bruce, a little bit about the development of Mike Edwards. He's making some plays this year.
every time Mike gets in the ball game, he makes a play. It's like, hey, get him in the game. He got the interception, he got called back, but then he got the tip that Antoine got the interception. So yeah, Mike's a playmaker, and when it's a passing situation, we got to have him on the field.
Thanks, Bruce.
Next question will come from Scott Reynolds.
Hey, Bruce, no sacks, no turnovers again today. It looks like it's not a fluke. You had 0 penalties last week, just 4 today. Have you guys turned the corner in being a more disciplined football team that doesn't beat itself and can really take it out on the opponent?
I don't think there's any doubt. I think we had 1 penalty offensively on Tom changed the snap count and got Tristan. But we had that little lapse on defense I don't like. We had like 3 in that series that gave them a touchdown when we were off the field with an interception. And so, yeah, we still got to clean it up a little bit defensively. But, yeah, I mean, 4 penalties is really nothing to shake about other than we gave up 1 drive, but nothing offensively.
And Bruce, you guys have players that have played with AB before: Tom Brady, Byron Leftwich, Larry Foote, Rantoine Andalel. You've even coached him. Is that enough support and structure to keep him in line and on the straight and narrow in Tampa?
I don't think there's any doubt, and it'll all be up to AB, and I think the support system's there, and he wants to play football, and we'll see.
Thank you, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Next question will come from Rick Stroud.
Bruce, Devin White had a couple sacks, and then, of course, the 4th down hit on Carr was big. I mean, just how much is he starting to set the tone? I know Levante does too, but emerging sort of as a pass rusher as well as a great tackler.
Yeah, we always knew he was a great blitzer. They both are. So that's the beauty of it. When he comes up the middle, he's a force. If we can get him on the back, or they run twists so well together too. So I mean, he's a dynamic player, both of them with such the speed they have makes them ridiculous in the pass rush game.
Next question will come from Dan Lucas.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned Mike Edwards, the tip on the interception. How big was that play? It came on the following possession after they had cut it to one score, where the defense had back-to-back penalties, and they really wanted to atone for that possession.
But it was huge. I mean, that was kind of – I thought the touchdown before the half in the 2-minute drive and that interception was the game-changing plays in the game.
And to close out a game and really put the game away, I know in Chicago you could not close out the game. How satisfying is it to see collectively, offensively and defensively, to put this one away?
Yeah, I think I've seen the growth I was hoping for since Chicago. We learned our lesson. We were a beat-up football team, but there's never excuses. And it's fun to see us grow as a football team in all 3 phases.